Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of Unknown to World Known Club 6. We're back with Barcelona, and since you were last with us when we drew with AC Milan and beat Leganes, we've played 3 games and we've won all 3, so some good form for us. So since you were with us, we beat Sevilla 2-0 with goals from Mortet and Fabio Silva. We then beat Inter Milan in the away leg 1-0 thanks to a penalty from Fabio Silva, and then 1-0 against Real Sporting in the league. Also worth noting is Real Madrid dropped points to Levante. Did they drop points to one before? They didn't know. So they dropped points to Levante as we won, which means we are now 5 points clear at the top of the league. And of course today we are back for the Champions League quarter-final second leg and the Copa del Rey Final. Just before we do get into the game against Inter Milan, I just want to say if you are enjoying the series, do subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate any support and comment any feedback. That's also massively appreciated. And of course, like the videos as well if you are enjoying it. Thank you very much. We'll get straight into the Inter Milan game now. So we're going with what is quite a normal first lineup for us. Claude in goal, Deverne, Pardini, Vinhas and Nguyen, Kone and Nico in midfield, with Gerard, Havertz, Damsgaard behind the striker, who is of course Fabio Silva. So what would be my preference here is we get a few in the first half and we can withdraw players like Fabio, like Gerard early on so that we can rest them ahead of the Copa del Rey final. Real Madrid are also playing tonight, however they're 2-0 up from their first leg against Manchester City. As Gerard is cut inside here, he probably should have shot on his left foot there, but we've ended up with the ball through to Nguyen, Fabio Silva, and it's 1-0. So I thought Gerard should have shot earlier, but it doesn't matter because we've still scored, and that's his 37th of the season, puts us 2-0 up on aggregate, and instantly puts us in firm control of the tie because even with their away goal now, will be leading. So a very nice start for us. 4 minutes in that goal. Let's see if we can get the other games up here. Manchester City have got one back against Real Madrid. So if Real Madrid can get an away goal, that is massive for them. And of course, we're playing the winner of that tie in the semi-final stage if we can see our way through this game, which is going to be a bit more difficult now because they've got one back. So we're going to demand more. Bit of poor defending there, and then Household. I mean, yeah, he should not have been left free to run into the box like that. That was poor from Nguyen. But we still have the lead in the tie. But of course, now another away goal for them is detrimental to us. However, Vinhas has put it in, but he's offside. Well, I assume so. That's normally what happens here. Consulting VAR, a clear offside, no goal. Let's have a look at that, shall we? I mean, define clear offside. He might have been offside, but it wasn't a clear offside by any stretch of the imagination. But nevertheless, let's go out there, make sure we hold on to that aggregate lead. Deverne with the long throw, and it's headed away by Salcedo. Havertz does collect it and play it back to Deverne. And he's tried to find Fabio Silva, who went down, but nothing to give there at all. Nico finds Kone, who finds Nguyen. Transfer across. He sends it in. Oh, what a save from the keeper. And it's now actually 2-1 in the other game, which means Real Madrid are 3-2 up, but they've got the away goal, so Man City, we need 4 to qualify there now. Yeah, they do, yeah. Thought I got my maths wrong there, but I haven't. We're all good. We're going to bring Havertz off for Carlos because he's not having a great game. And you know what? I think we'll bring Gerard off as well because, again, he's not been playing fantastic today. And the other thing we're looking at is probably Kone. I think what we're going to do is send Nguyen into that position and send Aaron's onto the left back position. And hopefully it looks like we're going to just about see this through. We've got just added time to go. And we've got a highlight in the... Oh, I don't like the time of that highlight. Richard coming down the left-hand side for Inter Milan. And it's ended up back with him again. Abate at the edge of the box. Shoots just wide. And please just let that be it. Let that be it. Claudimer plays it to Pardini. And we managed to play out quite nicely from the back. And Nguyen plays it to Ortet. And all we're interested in here is keep the ball. Ortet gets tackled. And it's ended up back with Richard. And the ball forward, Vinhas just booting it clear. That's what we want. And Pardini and Nguyen clears it to Damsgaard, who's booted it for the far corner, which is enough to see us qualify for the semi-final, which was, of course, our board expectations for the season. Real Madrid go through on the away goals. Man City did get the third, but couldn't find the fourth to send themselves through. So we have got an interesting semi-final as we play Real Madrid. So the other semi-final is Leipzig versus Chelsea. So Leipzig knocking Liverpool out 6-5 and Chelsea knocking Hertha Berlin out 1-0. So that's a very interesting draw for us, and hopefully we can come out on top of that. But let's go see if we can win the Copa del Rey first of all. And we are back for the Copa del Rey final now. We've got a lineup of Claudimer in goal. Aarons comes in at left back for the suspended De Verne. Pardini partners Jorge, who comes in for the suspended Vinhas. Emric comes in at left back, Nguyen in midfield alongside Nico, just because Kone and Nico were both quite tired, so we went with Nguyen as the holding midfielder. Gerard, Havertz, Damsgaard in behind Silva. So we have got a few players who are coming into this not 100% fit, but I think we'll be able to get them through this game and then give them a day off of training following it. There is the Real Madrid lineup. It's been played at the Bernabeu with apparently a very very Real Madrid filled stadium. What happened to cup games being spread equally? Is that not a thing in Spain in the finals? Okay. But it doesn't matter. We'll happily come here and spoil all their days, hopefully. Aarons picks up the ball and plays it out to Pardini. Of course, this is a bit of a preview of what we can do to them in the Champions League as Fabio Silva gets a shot off and Traore forced into an early save. And now it's going to be Havertz with the corner. He sends it in and it's headed away. What I didn't take note of is whether we play the home leg first or the away leg in the Champions League. Darwin heads over for Real Madrid there. So ideally, I think I'd like the away leg first. Would I? Yeah. Yeah, I do prefer the away leg first because then you can go into your home game knowing what you need to do and hopefully get a couple of away goals in the first leg, so that you've got that bit of a comfort going into the home leg. It's a strange one. I prefer the away leg first. Balde now on the ball for Real Madrid as they try to come forward. And Fernandez bringing it inside. He's going to keep going. Finds Darwin, who finds Calabrese, and it's a good save from Claudimer. If a little concerning how easily they got in there. And now Gaucher with the cross, but Pardini headers away fantastically. And it's no, we've nicked the ball back there. Emmerich plays it to Damsgaard, who brings it inside. Nguyen now finds Havertz, who finds Gerrard. Some very nice passing around the edge of the area. Fabio Silva now back to Havertz, who plays it through for Damsgaard, and it's 1-0. In the Copa del Rey final, Barcelona lead Real Madrid 1-0. And we are in this awkward precedent here where, in theory, I could win all 4 trophies available to me in my first year at Barcelona, in which case I don't know what I do this summer. I guess we see what's available, and I'm only leaving for the top jobs. That much I do know, because we're now on to the win the top 4 leagues and the Champions League stage of the save. So we don't really want to go to a team where we're going to have to build the team. Oh, Claudimer, what a save to keep it at 1-0. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. And Nguyen with the long throw. Fabio Silva's in there, and he's chipped it over the keeper. I don't know how he's pulled that off, but that was absolutely phenomenal. I think there's a bit of a mix-up between the goalkeeper and Militao here. Yeah, and then Fabio Silva just dinks it over the top of the keeper. And we're going to tell them we're very happy with how it's going. Keep it up. Of course, 5 points clear in the league. I would hope we can convert that into a league title. And my logic is we've beat Real Madrid in all but one game. Well, we've played them twice, but we beat them we drew them on the first day of the season, which was when, the team was still gelling. We then beat them 5-0 at our own ground. And then following the 5-0, well, let's be honest, decimation, we then have come to the Bernabeu and we're 2-0 up with 7 minutes to go. So it looks like it's going to be another win. So by that logic, we should be able to find our way into a Champions League final. In theory. So hopefully we've got a very successful first season at Barcelona coming. As Emmerich clears the ball for a corner, but nothing comes off the corner. And it looks like we are going to see it out. We have done. So here come the players to collect the trophy. As we shake the hand and now hand the trophy over, and we lift the Copa del Rey. So for me personally, 3rd time is the charm when it comes to domestic cups. We of course had the 2 Coppa Italia losses, but this time we make no mistake as Claudema does a cartwheel in celebration. And the trophy lifted by, I'm pretty sure it was number 15, who's not even on. Oh, yeah, lifted by Nico. Outstretched arms. Congratulations, boys. So, Copa del Rey champions, Super Cup champions, semi-final of the Champions League, and 5 points clear in the La Liga. What we will do next then is we're going to play 4 games off camera. No, we're going to play Almeria, Osasuna in the first leg of the Real Madrid game. We'll then come back for Malaga and Real Madrid, so that we can then come back for Bilbao and Tenerife, unless we can win the league before that, in which case we'll come back when that occurs. But definitely coming back for Malaga and Real Madrid second leg. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment down below how many of the trophies you think we're going to win. We've already won 2 out of 4. Can we make it 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 4? Let me know what you think. And do subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.